Imagine a world where your home isn't just a shelter, but a masterpiece of survival and ingenuity, perched high in the trees, far above the forest floor. Picture waking up to the sun, filtering through the lush green canopy, hearing the chorus of birds, and knowing that your home, your sanctuary, offers you safety, community, and a profound connection to nature. This is not a scene from a fantasy novel or a movie. This is the incredible reality of the Korowai people who have made their homes in the treetops of the dense rainforests of Papua, Indonesia. But why do they live in the sky? What secrets lie behind their breathtaking treehouses and their resourceful way of life? Could their ancient practices hold lessons for our modern world? Stay with us as we dive into the fascinating story of the Korowai, a journey that will leave you in awe of their resilience, ingenuity, and harmony with the natural world. Nestled deep within the untouched rainforests of Papua, the Korowai people have created a way of life that is both practical and poetic. Their decision to live in tree houses, some as high as 100 feet above the ground, is rooted in survival. The forest below is teeming with life, from venomous snakes and predatory leopards to the constant threat of floods during the rainy season. Building their homes high above the ground offers protection from these dangers and creates a vantage point from which they can observe their surroundings. But these tree houses are not just shelters. They are engineering marvels, constructed with incredible skill and a profound understanding of the forest's resources. The process of building a Korowai treehouse is a testament to their ingenuity and craftsmanship. It begins with selecting a tall, sturdy tree, often one with a wide base and strong branches capable of supporting the weight of the structure. The construction materials are sourced entirely from the forest: sago palm wood for the floors and walls, large leaves for the roof, and vines to lash everything together. Using simple tools and their deep knowledge of the forest, the Korowai construct homes that are both durable and sustainable. These tree houses are spacious enough to accommodate entire families and often serve as communal spaces for gatherings and rituals. Watching the Korowai build these elevated homes is like witnessing a symphony of nature and human creativity in perfect harmony. But how do they reach these lofty abodes? The Korowai use ladders made of bamboo and vines, which they skillfully construct to be both sturdy and flexible. Climbing these ladders might seem daunting to an outsider, but for the Korowai, it is as natural as walking on solid ground. Once inside, these tree houses offer not only safety, but also a sense of peace and connection to the natural world. From their aerial homes, the Korowai can gaze out over the vast rainforest, listen to the sounds of wildlife, and feel the gentle sway of the trees in the wind. It is a way of life that is both deeply rooted in tradition and uniquely adapted to their environment. The Korowai's relationship with the forest extends far beyond their homes. They are skilled hunters and gatherers, relying on the rainforest to provide their food and resources. Hunting is a communal activity, often involving bows and arrows crafted from bamboo and hardwood. The Korowai hunt wild pigs, birds, and other forest creatures, demonstrating an intimate knowledge of their environment and the behavior of the animals they pursue. Fishing in the rivers and streams that crisscross their territory is another vital source of sustenance, adding to their diverse diet. Central to their survival is the sago palm, a tree that is both a staple of their diet and a cornerstone of their way of life. Harvesting sago is a meticulous process that begins with felling the tree and extracting its starchy core. This starch is then processed into a flour-like substance, which is used to make various dishes, from flatbreads to porridge. The sago palm also provides leaves for roofing, wood for construction, and fibers for crafting tools and utensils. The Korowai's sustainable harvesting practices ensure that this vital resource remains plentiful, allowing them to continue their traditional way of life without depleting the forest. In addition to hunting and gathering, the Korowai practice small-scale horticulture. They cultivate gardens near their tree houses, growing bananas, sweet potatoes, taro, and other crops. These gardens provide essential nutrients and serve as a buffer against food scarcity during lean times. The Korowai's agricultural practices reflect their adaptability and deep understanding of the rainforest's natural rhythms. Their ability to balance hunting, gathering, and farming demonstrates a sophisticated approach to resource management, enabling them to thrive in an environment that outsiders might find inhospitable. Socially, the Korowai are a close-knit community with a strong emphasis on cooperation and interdependence. Decisions are often made collectively, and resources are shared among families. Storytelling, music, and rituals play a central role in their cultural life, serving as a means of preserving their history and strengthening social bonds. Their spiritual beliefs are deeply intertwined with the natural world, with rituals and ceremonies that honor the forest and its inhabitants. These practices reflect their profound respect for the environment and their recognition of the delicate balance that sustains their way of life. One of the most fascinating aspects of the Korowai's culture is their perspective on the forest. To them, it is not just a source of food and shelter, but a living entity that must be respected and nurtured. This worldview is evident in their practices, from their careful selection of trees for construction to their sustainable harvesting of resources. The Korowai's deep connection to the forest is a powerful reminder of the importance of living in harmony with nature, a lesson that resonates deeply in today's era of environmental challenges. Despite their isolation, the Korowai are not entirely untouched by the modern world. In recent decades, they have had increasing contact with anthropologists, journalists, and even tourists. These interactions have brought some benefits, such as access to medical care and trade goods, but they have also introduced challenges. Exposure to the outside world has led to changes in their traditional way of life, with some Korowai moving to ground-level settlements and adopting new practices. Balancing tradition and modernity is an ongoing struggle for the Korowai as they navigate the complexities of a rapidly changing world. The story of the Korowai is one of resilience, creativity, and harmony. Their tree houses are more than just architectural wonders. They are symbols of a way of life that prioritizes community, ingenuity, and respect for the natural world. Living high above the ground, the Korowai have created a unique existence that challenges our assumptions about what it means to thrive. Their resourcefulness, adaptability, and deep connection to nature offer valuable lessons for us all. So, what can we learn from the Korowai? Their sustainable practices, their strong sense of community, and their respect for the environment remind us of the importance of living in balance with the world around us. Imagine applying some of their principles to our lives, building homes with sustainable materials, fostering strong community ties, and cultivating a deeper respect for nature. In an age of rapid urbanization and environmental degradation, the Korowai's way of life serves as a powerful example of what it means to live in harmony with the earth. If the Korowai's story has inspired you, don't let it end here. Share their incredible way of life with others, explore more about Indigenous cultures, and consider how their wisdom can inform our efforts to create a more sustainable future. And if you're as captivated by their tree houses as we are, why not dream a little? Could you build your own elevated retreat, inspired by the ingenuity of the Korowai? Join the conversation, share your thoughts, and let's celebrate the incredible diversity of human life on this planet. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories about the extraordinary ways people live around the world. Together, let's honor and learn from these remarkable cultures, preserving their legacy for generations to come.